Okay, I'm going to show you the perfect headboard. It's right here. That headboard is solid, supports you while you sleep. When you are sleeping, it is when you are most vulnerable. It is also when you're supposed to be doing some pretty important work. And if there's too much energy in the room, and that includes not having a headboard to back you up and to keep you safe and keep you solid, then you will have issues sleeping. I even did this with a dog. I asked people in the house, and I always ask, how are you sleeping? They said, well, we sleep fine until that stupid dog gets up and wakes us up, literally every 3 hours. I said, okay, show me where the dog sleeps. So I walk over, by the way, never place your bed under a window. Too much energy coming in the window, okay? Unless it is the only place to put your bed. You have a solid headboard, and you draw a drape, a curtain, a blind at night, so that it's solid and you don't get the bombardment from the outside, okay? Your bedroom's about sleep. It's about calm. Okay, so this poor little dog, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's sleeping under the window. We pulled it. I said, where does he like to be? You know, you stuck the bed under there, and he keeps getting up every 3 hours. They said, well, he'd prefer to sleep right under feet. I said, well, let's take the bed. They had something else there. We moved the doggy bed and put it right at the base of the bed, and I'm not kidding you. The next night, the dog slept through the night and has been ever since. So animals feel the same things we do. Chinese used to carry their dead out, feet first. Now, if you have a bed and your feet are going out the door, a footboard. Okay, so that stops the energy of that. Again, when you make this adjustment and you buy the headboard or you buy the footboard, place the object, state your intention, Om Mani Padme Hum 9 times. Okay? Go with the sacred placement of the object so the whole universe hears that this is what you want today. This is what she had 2 doors to her bedroom. And the bed was placed so that if I'm standing where the headboard is, there's a door here to my right and my left. That's total surprise. Think about it when you're laying there, and in the days of ancient China, you were literally attacked if you weren't facing the door. You know, if your back was to anything, you were killed. The other thing too, if you're in a room, the best place for your bed is at the farthest corner of the room. It's called command position. Again, remember how I said that that whole idea of you were always attacked if you couldn't see the door? It's the same thing when you're sleeping. If you're sleeping and you can see the door anyway without your feet pointing out the door, that's a great position for your bed. Same accounts for your desk. Let me guess, how many of you are in cubicle? Okay, your back's, you're never facing the door. Think about how surprised you can be by somebody walking up behind you, okay? Energy does the same thing. It's that same concept. So you want to be in command of your career, command of your wealth and abundance, so sit facing the door. If you can't, most of us have a computer screen in front of us, or else like in cubicles, there's these big shelf or cabinets above you. You take a mirror and place it specifically either right on the screen. You can buy little round ones. Some have suction cups on them, and you stick them there, and what it does is it creates the ability to see behind you. So you are never surprised. Again, it's the intention. It's not really that it's this physical little mirror and you can really see everybody coming from behind you, but it just means there are no surprises in your career. Consider how you're sitting at your office and how that looks. Maybe place a plant in your wealth area or the career area in your office. Plants mean growth. So anywhere you need some growth in your life, a plant's another good thing to you. How many of you can't see your door when you're standing on the sidewalk in front of your house? How many of you can't? Like me, I can't see my door. Okay, that's called a hidden door. Here's the thing. Good chi can't even find your house. Like, it can't find a way in. So the way to do it is light the path. Whether it's through lights, you can use lights like landscape lighting, you can use shrubbery, you can use flowers, you can use anything where somebody stands there and goes, I know the way to the door. Okay, so you have to get really specific about how to get to the door. Also, understand that the door of your house is the mouth of chi. It is the way that energy comes into your house. And somebody will say, well, why not the side door? No, it's always the front door. Chi only uses the front door, okay? So, if you do not use that door, again, it is not coming to your front door. Go walk the dog, go pick up the paper, go take the mail, do something. How many of you pull into your garage and walk in the side door and you never touch your front door? You know, think about that. So I literally make it a point to walk out my front door. I go get the mail. I do something. So use your front door. The other thing, paint your door. Depends on which area your door is in. Maybe you want to use one of those colors to enhance it. You ever seen black doors? That's actually intentional for a career if it's the center of the house. They really want to expand and enhance their career. You can also use other colors. It's really whatever attracts you and attracts you to that front door. In China, they're all red. Every single front door is red. It is their lucky color. It brings luck to the household. Doing your entrance, it's really fun and very simple, and you'll laugh at this, but it's a bowl, a vessel, a basket, a something that is absolutely empty. Nothing in it. With the intention, and here's what's fun with intentions, you guys. When I tell you about your intentions, it's even more fun to write them down. So write it underneath the basket. Find something you can stick underneath and write it on there, and the intention is a drawing, again, of wealth to your front door, and you have an open vessel, you have an open space for it to land. Your front entry, again, lights. You know, everybody says, you know, it's not a big deal, the light bulb's out, it doesn't matter. Well, it really does matter. Lights are a huge thing. In fact, in the corners of your home, and I'm going to tell you again that you'll feel it, it's very intuitive. If you have dark corners in your house and dark places in your home, get lights in them. In fact, I always love this placement. You'll notice a lot of the cabinets are kind of angled. That is really nice. Again, when you think of movement of energy, movement of sound, movement of light, movement of wind, that there's no corners for them to get stuck in. So if you balance something in the corner, that's quite nice too. Or a plant in the corner, or a big vase in the corner, something so that the corner isn't a corner. The overabundance of mittens, coats, hats, boots, all that stuff at your front door. It basically says you have no room for anybody. There is no one welcome at your home because I don't even have a place to put your coat. How many of you actually have a doorbell on your house? A doorbell is the same thing. It's the ability for someone to say, hi, I'm here. One, I'm here to help you. One, I'm the good energy that's going to come into your house. Whatever it is, unless that can be communicated somehow, doorbell, door knocker, door chime, whatever, I don't care what it is, it's important to have that and have it working. Okay, again, if your house is broken, it doesn't work for you. Relationships. First and foremost, it's best if your master bedroom or bedroom is at the back of the house or the side of the house, not the front. Remember all that energy I was talking about, cars running in the front and all that kind of stuff that we have at the front of our homes? Bad energy for sleeping and for partnership. Okay, keeping that partner settled and in the home, because we do need that. Second floor as well, yes. It's almost better if you're at the back. Now, interesting thing. If you're on a second floor and you have 3 or 4 bedrooms on the second floor, the parents should always be in what is called the command position at the back of the house. This is interestingly kind of fun at times, where the kids are at the back of the house and the parents are at the front, and they can't figure out why the kids are ruling the household. If you are single and you're looking to have a partner in your room and your closet's stacked full of shoes and clothes, it's just like the front door, and there's no room in there, it's really kind of fun to see what happens when you empty it out and you allow space for somebody else's clothes to show up. How about you get into a bedroom and there's one big huge nightstand on one side and absolutely nothing on the other? You're basically saying no one is welcome. There is no place for them to put their book, their glasses, or their glass of water at night. So you're saying, I don't want anybody in here. What if you have all pictures of your girlfriends in your bedroom? You think some guy's going to want to show up and actually sleep there? So it really is about how does it, and if you're married even, if you are married and you already have that imbalance in your room, if the children's pictures are in the room, it's a good idea to remove them. It's not the place for the kids. Okay, this is really the place for a relationship, for the couple of the house, and for that to happen for everybody. Okay, so balance pairs of things, 2 pictures up that have a like feel to them, you know, beautiful pictures of something, and make sure too that, you know, it welcomes a gentleman and it's not all pink and flowers and roses. You know, so that, believe it or not, that's pretty common sense. But please make room for him, even if you're already married to him, make room for him.